Hello fellow engineers, so as always you have another good life hack on how to make your CLI not only look good, but to be useful too.
So today we will learn how to actually customize the default shell on macOS, which will be the Z shell. For this you will need a few things pre-installed, which will be the Brew Home Manager, which is the package manager for the macOS systems, and then the Nerd font of your choice, and it should be pre-configured for your terminal or any IDE that you are using right now. So if you did all of those things, we can actually move on. To start customizing our terminal, what we will need to do is actually go and install the Nerd font of our choice, as I said before, but after you did this, you will need to go and actually install the Z shell. So the Z shell is installed. What a blessing! So as you can see, we have the new arrow right there, and actually it's showing us where in our system we are right now. So this is the home directory right there. So the next thing will be autocomplete and syntax highlight. So right now, as you can see, we don't have any of the syntax highlighting or autocompleting. For this, you will go and actually search for the Z auto suggestions, which will be our autocomplete, and then you need to go lower to the install MD. On my Z installation, we are the Git. So we are going to just paste it and we are cloning it. Great. So we have this one, and then the next one will be the syntax highlighting. Then you go to the install MD and you should be searching for the one to actually install it with On My Z. So this is the one, we just copy it, we install. Great. So we install both, but as you can see, we really don't have the syntax highlighting and the auto suggestions. Well, for this, in our home directory, we will need to go to the file zhrc that was created after installing On My Z. Zhrc, and as you can see, we have this blend file without anything really. What you should be searching for is the plugins, and then in here you just basically copy paste the names of the plugin. You then go and source the zhrc. And there you go, you have auto suggestions and syntax highlighting, but our prompt looking really bad. So for this, we just go and install the Starship. The Starship is the prompt customizer written in Rust that is really fast. To actually install it, go to the Mac OS and install it either with curl or with the homebrew. So for example, let me install it with the curl. Yes, I just go and paste your password, you install. Great, so the Starship is installed for us. What we will need to do is customize our Starship config to have the prompt that we want. For this, we just go to the cd.config, and then in here we need to search for the Starship toml. Great, so this is the Starship toml. We go vim Starship toml. And right now we have this kind of config. You won't be having my config because I already have it pre-configured. For you, you will just need to go to the presets, choose the first preset, and then copy this whole toml file and paste it into your config for the Starship. Okay, so after actually installing and configuring your configuration file for the Starship, you just go to the guide, back, and then you search for the zsh and copy this command. Now, after this, go and actually edit our zhrc again. We go to the bottom of it, and then after this, we write, we quit, we clear, and then we do the source zhrc again. And there you go, you see that the command line changed. Okay, now that I go to one of my projects, you can see that we have the name of my project right there. We can see that we have the main, and we can see that we have the Node.js right there, but I don't have it in my system right now, so it doesn't really have the version of the Node.js that I'm using at the moment. So that's basically it, and you have a really nice terminal and prompt of your shell to actually use it really well, for it to be informative instead of just bland and not really in. Hope you liked this little guide, hope it was useful. See you later.